Good evening. It is 10 p.m. here in Seoul. I'm Ari, the AI anchor with the headline news. The ongoing standoff between the government and junior doctors may be about to escalate as medical professors are apparently planning to join the protest. This comes after all professors of medicine at Seoul National University announced on Monday their intention to resign en masse next Monday unless the government addresses the mass walkout by trainee doctors. In a briefing on Tuesday, Sick and Health Vice Minister Bang Min-soo hinted at the possibility of the government issuing treatment maintenance orders for the professors. Meanwhile, at a press conference on Tuesday, the SNU professors proposed postponing the medical school admissions increase by a year. However, with the government standing firm on its plan to expand the medical student quota by 2,000 slots, the feasibility of meaningful dialogue is questionable. A U.S. intel agency, in an analysis of the current situation regarding North Korea, says the regime's leader will not engage in nuclear negotiations. The U.S. Director of National Intelligence released its latest annual threat assessment report on Monday, in which it said that Kim Jong-un has no intention of negotiating the dismantling of the regime's nuclear program, as he considers nuclear weapons a tool to guarantee the regime's security and a source of national pride. The report said the regime will continue to pursue nuclear and conventional military capabilities that threaten the United States and its allies, while China and Russia help with supplying materials and technology needed to achieve that goal. Russia's state media says a South Korean man was arrested earlier this year and is currently being detained in Moscow on espionage charges. This was reported by Russia's state-run media outlet, TASS news agency on late Monday night. South Korea's foreign ministry said it was communicating with Russia on the matter, and that it has been providing consular assistance for him to safely return home. Sources in Vladivostok have reportedly told South Korean local media outlets that the detained man was a religious worker and that he had been supporting North Korean laborers working in Russia, helping them escape. South Korea's leading chipmakers Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix have stopped selling their old chipmaking equipment. According to the Financial Times on Monday, it's come to light that Samsung and SK have been storing used equipment in warehouses since 2022 instead of selling it. This comes after the U.S. imposed export controls on China and urged its allies to heighten restrictions as well. China is the largest buyer of this type of equipment that's used to produce chips for cars or repurposed into machines that make less advanced chips. The companies are reportedly also wary of going against Western sanctions on Moscow, as some Chinese buyers have been selling to Russia. Foreign investors were net buyers of South Korean stocks for the fourth straight month in February due to expectations of returns from the corporate value-up program unveiled last month. According to the Financial Supervisory Service on Tuesday, overseas investors bought a total net value of over 7 trillion won, roughly $5.6 billion of shares in Korean-listed firms last month. This was the largest amount in about 11 years. In addition, the financial regulator said foreign investors held nearly $582 billion in stocks, amounting to over 28% of the market capitalization as of the end of February. That brings us to the end of tonight's AI headline news. Thank you for watching. Good night.